Hello, just wanted to show you a little bit about my garden again and how things are progressing. There's some catmint that I've harvested already once and dried. I transplanted my basil to a more sunnier spot. It was right there before, and the snap peas have been shading them out, which is not too bad because I can move them to a window box. My tomatoes from seed, here's a yellow pear one, and here are some of my cherry tomatoes. My topsy-turvy's looking good. It's already getting some flowers on it. I'm very excited. And up at the top I have a couple little ones going there too. If they take, that'll be great. The dahlias are looking good. And my pears up here. I don't know if you can see them, but I have 2 pears. Yay! My nasturtiums didn't do too well, but I planted more the other day, so we'll see if we'll get anything by the end of the summer. This is my 5 wineberry, Chinese wineberry. My microgreens are right here, and I've also planted some right there along the edge of the garden for some more, because it really is turning out to be something good. Like I told you in the last time, or one of the last times, I have planted more radishes. My geranium is looking very good. I overwintered this one a couple of years now already, and it's looking very, very healthy and good. My hanging strawberries don't look that great, but it was a very tough winter, and I've kind of neglected them, to be honest with you. So we're going to take a step down. There's my friend and helper, Toby. I wanted to show you what happened to the rhubarb leaves that I cut up. They've dried, and I've incorporated it into the soil of my black currant. My black currant berries are looking good. Don't forget to water your plants in times of drought like we're having, and you can see some of them are already changing color a little bit. Yay! Here's some of my potatoes. Kind of in a little bad spot, but oh well. So, I'm going to go to the graveyard. I'm going to show you. I've harvested a lot of parsley, planted more radishes in here too. My lettuce is doing great. I'm extremely excited, and people have even asked me if I could sell some. I don't know if I want to, because who knows how long this EHEC stuff is going to go along. What I did buy today on sale at Real for $1.99 is an XX large basil plant, which I'm going to harvest and make some pesto tonight. My garlic, and what I did also buy yesterday was some celeriac, because mine never came up in the winter. My parsnips are looking very, very good, and so are my onions. I also have onions over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. Maybe add them to the pesto. And they're looking very good. I've really worked on this bed. This is the side bed that I like to call. And I have my 1 cauliflower that came up out of 9 or 12. Some of the carrots are coming up and they're not doing too well. The snap peas, I don't know, they seem to be struggling a little bit, but I think that's lack of posts, but I'm not sure. I have even more celeriac. I got like about 20 plants, and now I'm going to be floating from 0 to 20 in about 2 minutes. So we'll see how those go out. This soil I have been working on for about 2.5 years now to get it really composty, and I think I really did. It's absolutely a dream to work with, and I really, really like it. I've also done a little bit of lasagna gardening here, and if you're not familiar with that, I'll talk to you a little bit about it in another episode. Today, the Bauhaus, my DIY place, was selling cucumbers half off, and since with this EHEC we don't know what it is, I thought might as well get one, and I planted it next to the little one right there. These are ones that are specifically for pickling. I don't care as long as I have some. If you see on this beautiful snap pea, I have 2 snap peas ready for eating. Harvesting. My greenhouse is doing fantastically well. So does Toby. The first tomato plant I bought is just absolutely exploding, and the other ones are doing quite well too. I have blooms on all of them now, and I think it's going to be a good thing. So let's go a little bit further. I have given, much to my dismay, a little bit of water during the day now to my snapdragon because it's just looking wilty and not very happy, and I'm a little concerned. I've made some holes around it to water around it so that the roots do get something and that the water goes a little bit deeper. That being said, also my echinacea is not doing really well, or echinacea, so not too happy about that. My experimental planter here with the 3 tomato plants seems to be doing all right. My gooseberries are getting bigger here, and very pleased about that. Here are more cherry tomatoes and carrots and a couple of things of garlic, just kind of all in a mishmash to make something green in my garden, which is ugly on an ugly tree stump. Here my flower planter with hanging geraniums and dahlias. One got nipped by the frost, the last frost we had, but came back pretty well. Here we have our red currants, also looking quite well. And I was happy to find, here in the shade, a round baby zucchini. So I think I am going to get some zucchinis or courgettes this year. Here's the shadier part of the garden. Just planted some self-seeding perennials, and just so it looks a little bit greener when we look out here. My Asiatic lilies are still doing well. I'm hoping that they're going to get some buds soon. I think I see a couple of them there, and this one especially. So looking forward to that. They don't get full sun, so it could be a little bit later, prolonged. Here's another one of my unfortunate zucchinis that the snails got. My catnip is doing well, and my sunflowers are also doing really well. I'm very pleased at how they came out. The neat thing is I'll show you a little bit of my pumpkins. Yes, they're sticking their heads out now, and soon they will be trailing over the bucket and hopefully down then towards the front of the tree stump. Okay, this is my potato patch. My potato patch, which is filling up with potatoes as we speak. I've planted all the extra ones that I had, so let's hope. My other snapdragon made also holes around the plant, as you can see, so I fill up those holes, and so that they kind of get water from the side and a little bit deeper, not just in front. The problem we're having right now, the soil is so dry it just pearls off and just goes everywhere except where you really want it. So I'm gonna try this and see if it works. Another one of my baby round zucchinis. And here's my white currant bush. I think the pigeons are really liking it. A chrysanthemum, a perennial, my Helioboros. Nothing really has changed on this side of the garden, except that I've been watering a lot more than I usually do. My peonies are just about ready to pop open. Fortunately, when I was mowing the lawn today, I got caught with the lawnmower and I ripped one of the biggest ones off, so I'm kind of sad about that. Here's some more just perennial little bushes that came with the house. And here we really have nothing. I'm going to show you again my graveyard garden and my lettuce. Yay! Very excited about it, as you can well imagine. Oh, I also planted more lettuce back there and more carrots. I've also planted carrots along here because who knows, maybe the EHEC is on carrots. At this point, no one knows, at the time of making this video at least. I have a sunflower, and I grabbed a butterfly bush last fall and I just stuck it in some soil and got it to grow roots, and so I want to fill this part up, so there's a little bit of a barrier. Don't want it to get too high because then I'd have shade on my graveyard. So and here we are back at the house, and you see my apple trees. My apple trees got something called, I believe it's a tent caterpillar or tent worm. I have sprayed them. Sprayed them with bug stuff that I got at the DIY place. I'll write it down for you. But that's about it for now. Happy gardening. It's a weed-free garden. Finally did it on Thursday again, and I mowed the lawn today, and I think it's looking very dry, but I am quite pleased. All right, for now, happy gardening, and please remember, water yourself too. Bye.